So, first question: what adjustments do you see Fury making after the loss in the first bout?
Shit, man. You know what, man? In this business, he abused his body over the years, man. The drinking, the problems, blowing up in weight. You know what I mean? All that shit comes back to haunt you eventually. Okay? Now, no matter what he does in the gym to get ready for this guy, you still, all that abusing of his body, letting his weight go high, the drugs, the alcohol, and everything, you can't get that back. Because once you destroy your body and abuse it like that, and it's hard to get back into your prime. So, as far as tech strategy and everything, what he needs to do, I think he needs to go back this guy up. He needs to target that body and start, coming back to the head. I think he needs to use his jab more effectively. But this Usyk is such a great fighter, man. He knows how to adapt to any situation. He's a chameleon. All right. Now, Usyk's gonna do what he's gonna do because he has ability to adapt. Okay, he has the ability to adjust his game plan through the fights round by round. Fury, he could go right-handed or he could go left-handed. You know what I mean? See, me personally, like I said, Face, all that strategy and all that shit don't mean nothing if you don't take care of your body between fights. If you poison it with alcohol, your liver starts deteriorating, drugs, letting your body get so out of shape all the time between fights. And the older you get, it's harder to, maintain your prime when you do that. So it don't matter, with the strategy. Shit don't mean nothing if you don't take care of your body. How do you think Hopkins became champion again at 45 or 46 years old? Because he treats his body like a temple. I remember he told back then, Hall of Fame Don Chargan. Don Chargan was telling me that he hasn't eaten a cookie in like 20 years.
Yeah,
that's discipline.
Yeah,
that's discipline. He takes care of his body. I've been out with him. One time we went out to dinner, and I was eating good, and he just had basic fish, grilled salmon, some salad, and water. I'm like, you getting ready for a fight? He goes, no, I eat like this all the time. It's a lifestyle. He takes care of his body. Why do you think he was able to fight into his 40s, become champion twice in his 40s? He takes care of his body. He pays attention to his conditioning, his training between fights. That's something Fury doesn't. I don't know, it might be, to me, I think it's too late. He never did it before. You've seen him between fights on his show, drinking problems, with a manic depressive, I don't know what mental problems he has, drugs and all that. Come on, man, you do that, it takes away from your youth, your prime, what I'm trying to say. So it don't matter what, this is a sport you got to take serious, man.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. As you get older, it gets harder and harder, to sort of get back into shape. If you can get away with it in your 20s to a certain extent, you're still young. But as you get into your 30s, mid-30s, if you live that lifestyle, it can be very difficult.
Your body changes every 7 years.
Yeah.
And this doctor told me that it changes. So, what is he, 35 now?
It must be mid-30s, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Usyk doesn't abuse his body like that. Abuse his body like that. And Usyk is such a great, he's such an intelligent fighter. He understands how to play chess in that ring. All right. He knows how to make those adjustments. All right. He knows how to use his footwork to move in and out of range. He knows how to use his footwork to position himself where he doesn't get hit with that right hand. Okay. He knows when to counter. You know what I mean? He knows when to put his combinations together. He knows how to make those defensive adjustments. And that Usyk, he's a damn good fighter.
But when you break down Tyson Fury and Usyk styles, are there any fundamental flaws you see in each fighter which the other can exploit?
Usyk probably, when you hit him to the body, he don't like it. Like Dubois, when he hit him to the body, that wasn't low. Yeah. He didn't like that.
You made a good job of acting that it was low.
That's his weak spot. That's what I said. Tyson should target that body with uppercuts. He don't, or when Joshua, like you said, hit him with that right hand to the body. That'd be his weak spot. Fury, man, if that guy only took care of his body and didn't abuse it, I think he will be one of the greatest heavyweights ever. Because just he's a fighter. He's smart. He's intelligent. You know what I mean? He's got all the physical gifts. 6'8", 6'9", athletic, mobile, good reflexes. Could go right-handed or left-handed. You know, me, I would try to get him in the pocket like he did Deontay Wilder. Just bully him. Yeah, take away his space to operate. Okay, but as you get Usyk right here, he's not as effective. Then once you start hitting him with some body shots, okay, he don't like it. Then you can start going back to the head. But if you target the head first, I mean, that would be it'd make it a harder fight for him and everything.
So if you're Usyk and you can see Fury's targeting your body, how would you, as in Usyk's corner, how would you then tell him to stop Tyson Fury doing that?
Maintain that distance and range possible, and when he starts getting range, smother him so he can't throw it. Yeah, make the ref tie him up and everything. Make the ref break him up. When they smother him and tie him up. Because heavyweights are known to smother each other and tie each other up. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Just basic stuff. And plus Usyk, he has great footwork. He keeps on turning you. He keeps his lead foot on the outside of your lead leg, which gives him the ability to turn to his right, pivot around you quick. Yeah, that's what I would do, me personally.
I know some coaches, I think it may have been the Breadman who said this. He said the heavyweights today, a lot of them are just too big that they don't have the lung capacity to throw a lot of punches for 12 rounds. So right. Usyk's quite a small heavyweight compared to the others. So do you think Fury can maintain a high punch output for 12 rounds that he needs to do to put it on Usyk?
Nope. I don't think he has. He's going to be able to have that type of conditioning. Like I said, his body is starting to deteriorate. Okay, in order to maintain that punch output, your body's got to be in tip-top condition. Usyk could do it because he's fought at lower weights when he was coming up. He fought Sean Porter. Can you believe that? Yeah. And you see how he destroyed the cruiserweight division. Yeah. He could fight at that pace, man. Plus Usyk, he's a veteran. He knows in his head, he'll know how to make those adjustments. Big amateur background, big amateur pedigree, all these big fights he's been in. It's just another day at the office for him, man.
So if Fury or Usyk were transported back into the era of Ali, Fraser, and Foreman, how do you think their styles would hold up?
Because of Fury's size, and if he's in top shape, he would give them guys problems. Okay, hey, size makes a difference. Okay, Fury, he's more. What do you call it? He's more their size, so it would make it more competitive. Yeah, between them guys. George Foreman, what a puncher he was. If he hit any of them guys, it would go boom right down to the bottom. Or more. How about Ernie Shavers if he hit Usyk? Yeah. Remember Ernie Shavers?
Yeah. He threw some bombs, didn't he?
Them heavyweights were like 225, 230 and below, maybe 40, 240 from Foreman. They were like these big guys now. They're just they look huge.
I think Foreman of the 70s may have been about 210, 220.
Foreman?
Yeah, in the 90s he was probably about 240, 250, but in the 70s he was about 220, I think. He was
25, 230?
Yeah, he wasn't too heavy, yeah.
Different era, different size difference, you know what I mean? Now, who were the tougher ones? Oh, them guys back then were. All right, don't forget, they went 15 rounds.
Yeah.
Them guys back there were tougher than these heavyweights now. You seen the shit they went through, the fights. Ali, Frazier, Thriller Manila, Holmes versus Norton, round 15. Come on, man, it's pretty special.
Yeah.
Frazier versus Ali. Ali versus Norton. Foreman versus Frazier. Oh man, that's some good heavyweight scraps. Now they got that big guy Bakuli.
Right, Bacola, yeah, he's good, yeah.
fucking monster. Oh, jeez. Whoever gets in the ring with him is good. They're going to have their hands full because the guy, just naturally big, heavy-handed puncher, just those basic stuff. But when he hits you, and that Bukoli, 6'6", 280. Jesus, that's a big boy. Oh.
So have you got like a prediction then for what's your final prediction for Usyk Fury 2?
I never thought about it, to tell you the truth. Only thing I think about is, you know what I mean, the past and how he abused his body, that he'll never regain that youth, that prime. You know what I mean? I have to go with Usyk again. Yeah.
Do you think it'll be a points again?
Like I said, when you abuse your body like that, you don't get it back. Mondo Ramos, I told you about him. He was a champion at 19. Don Chargan told me he was one of Don Chargan's champions. He told me by the time he was 21, he was shot. He was a shot fighter. 21 years old. After 2 years earlier, he was champion of the world. Used his body, alcohol, drugs, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It put a lot of miles on his engine. By the time he was 21, he was done. He was through. Yeah. Alcohol, drugs are the biggest no-nos for a fighter. They take a lot of years. They take a lot of your prime years off your life. Yeah.